Welcome to the first episode of Sands of Times News. I'm your host, El Shaddai, aka The Dressed Wonder. Today, June 20th, 2021, we're going to talk about a couple topics today. So, first story up for talk is Juneteenth. What is Juneteenth? Juneteenth is this event that signifies the emancipation of slavery for black people. So, in all actuality, it's black people's Independence Day. And this occurred on June 19th of 1865 when President Abraham Lincoln signed the Emancipation of Slavery, the Emancipation Proclamation. So, it's just not being recognized by a lot of companies and it's a national holiday now, so it just became a national holiday. And U.S. Senator Ron Johnson, Senator of Wisconsin, he was one that was opposed to the Juneteenth becoming a national holiday last year, and this year he decided to partake in some Juneteenth festivals. So he pulled up on location and he got booed loudly, and the people told him, "Hey, we don't want you here." So, hey, how's that for irony for him? Speaking of Wisconsin, George Floyd statues are being erected in Brooklyn, New York, and in Newark, New Jersey. Now, at the Brooklyn unveiling, George Floyd's brother, Terrence Floyd, had a statement to say, and it went something like this. "My brother was a sacrifice, so I need y'all to continue to pay attention and keep my big brother's name ringing in the ears of everyone." That's what Floyd said, Terrence Floyd, the one that survived. So, hey, I didn't say his brother was a sacrifice. He said it clearly to the news. So, hey, you take it for what you want. I'm going to take it for what I know it to be. Now, those statues have been erected in Newark, New Jersey, and Brooklyn, New York. In local news, here in Manatee County, we had a guy that decided to rob a Wells Fargo bank. He decided to walk in, had his mask on. Hey, masks are helpful. Masks are helpful in assistance of robbers and assailants. So he had his mask on and he demanded the cash, and he got away with that. So he's currently on the loose and we are looking for him. So anybody has seen this guy, please contact your local authorities and provide them more information on the case. Now for your weekly weather forecast in Bradenton, Florida. On Monday, we have a high of 89, a low of 78, with a 57% chance of rain. On Tuesday, we have a high of 91, with a low of 78, with a 53% chance of rain. On Wednesday, we have an 89 degree high, with a 76 degree low, with a 63% chance of rain on that day, Wednesday. Thursday, we got a high of 87, a low of 74, with a 30% chance of rain. And Friday, we got a high of 89 and a low of 75, with a 40% chance of rain. So, the common temperature looks to be about 89 degrees high, 75 degrees is the low for this week, and we have a high percentage of rain all week, every day of the week. Hey, I'm not a meteorologist, but I do subscribe to weather.com, and that's where I get my results from. So, stay dry this week, do your best to stay dry, and plan activities indoors. Thanks. Sports. So, first thing in sports, we had the Charlo fight last night. We had Jermall Charlo taking on Juan Montiel in a tough fight that went the distance, went 12 rounds, where Charlo was declared the unanimous decision winner. And he took a little bit of punishment in that fight. In the post-fight interview, he had a little knot on his eye. He said he took it from a headbutt, but hey, I rewatched the fight and it looked like it might have been a punch there. So, hey, Juan Montiel was a valiant opponent. Hey, he put forth a great effort, took him all 12 rounds, took a lot of punishment himself, but showed a tough chin. Charlo, that fight has Canelo fans in an uproar about how Charlo performed, and they believe that Canelo is already declared the winner in a fight that has yet to happen between the two. So we'll keep you posted. We'll look forward to see who Canelo and Charlo is fighting next, okay? In basketball, the Milwaukee Bucks held off the New Jersey Nets by a score of 115 to 111. Kevin Durant ended up putting up 48 points, but it just wasn't enough as Giannis and company were able to pull through with the small, tight victory. So, congratulations to the Bucks. They're moving on to play the winner of Atlanta and Philadelphia, and that game will be today. The Clippers had to face the number 1 seed Suns down in Phoenix, and 2 guys are out on this game. We got Chris Paul out for the Suns, and you got Kawhi Leonard out for the Clippers. So all eyes are going to be on Devin Booker for the Suns and Paul George for the Paul George, formerly of the Pacers, but of the Clippers now. So all eyes are going to be on those guys. And the Suns are 4-point favorites at home. I'm not sure about that. I think I might like the Clippers to take this game one without Chris Paul. So Clippers are a pretty defensive team, and the Suns are missing offense and a facilitator. So this will be a great matchup to watch. I like the Clippers winning this series in 7 games. Atlanta traveling to Philadelphia to face Philadelphia 76ers in Game 7. It's Game 7. So look for Trae Young to have a big game tonight for the Hawks. Look for Joel Embiid to have a big game for Philly. Hawks are 7-point underdogs going on the road. They've been in some big deficits, but they managed to come back. So Philly's going to look to hold on to one of those big leads as their 7-point favorites. So odds makers know something. So be careful how you bet in that game, but I'm taking Philly with the points. Last but not least, the final round of the U.S. Open is today. We got Henley, Hughes, and Ostanen sitting at the top of the leaderboard at -5. They tee off today at 3:44 p.m. Eastern Time. They got Rory McIlroy 2 shots back, so look for him to make a charge. If I'm looking at anybody, I'm looking at Louis Ostanen, who's tied for the lead at -5, and I got my eye on Rory McIlroy, who's 2 shots back at -3 to make a great final round. So there you have it, guys. Thanks for tuning in to the first episode of Sands of Time News. Hey, we're definitely going to be doing this a weekly thing or a bi-weekly thing, twice a week or once a week. So hey, stay tuned. Just hit that notification button, hit that subscribe button, hit that like and share. Be ready for when I drop new content. We're going to be moving all over the place, guys. We are elevating and ascending. Appreciate you taking your time with me, Sands of Times Media and News. Have a great day.